This morning, Charlotte City leaders accepting millions of federal dollars to help process rape kits. We've reported on this backlog for years now. As of this morning, the latest data shows Mecklenburg County still needs to test dozens of kits, and advocates say it's critical to keeping violent criminals off the streets. Wake Up Charlotte's Richard Devane now live for us this morning with how this money could really help CMPD. Richard.
Yeah, Ben, you know, a lot of times crimes are committed and it's usually just between the perpetrator and the victim. But this DNA evidence can shed light on that situation and thus bring those perpetrators to justice.
Charlotte City leaders gave law enforcement a large tool to help in the battle to solve sexual assault cases. The council approved 2 federal grants from the Justice Department of nearly $3 million to hire staff to process rape kits. While the state's sexual assault tracking system shows that Mecklenburg County is doing a good job of keeping down the backlog of DNA testing, the money means that even more cases can be done and sent to the National DNA Database, which could lead to even more cases being solved. Congressman Jeff Jackson, who is a co-sponsor of the Rape Kit Backlog Act, released a statement saying, in part, "For every unprocessed rape kit, there is a survivor of sexual assault who hasn't gotten justice." Policy and Advocacy Director Ilsa Connect says when it comes to DNA testing, time is of the essence.
Every minute that this evidence sits in the crime lab waiting testing is another minute that a potentially dangerous offender is on the streets committing more and more crime.
And it's also important to note that not just those victims of sexual assaults, those particular cases will be solved. They hope that this will also solve some of those long history, long-standing crimes that have been unyet solved. We're right here in Charlotte. Richard Devane for Wake Up Charlotte.